Hello everybody and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach Theory Crafting. This is part 28. I'm pretty sure this is part 28. And we're here in the basement. We showed up here already so that we can instantly start theorizing. There's one problem though. My flashlight is dead. So we're doing this with a Faz cam. That's so weird to me. Okay, so we're here to check out all of the discs. We're here to theorize about what those mean with the context of this new book. Because the new book just came out and it confirmed that Gregory is also... Gregory is GGY and also patient 47, I think is what it is. And they're both going to... Or, they're both. I mean, Gregory and Vanessa, they're both going to the same therapist. Same therapists that Gregory kills in the book. So there's a lot of new context to these discs that we're about to hear.
Hello, Vanessa. How are you feeling today?
Okay.
You look a little tired.
So we start off with Vanessa.
Well, it's been a while since we last spoke.
She looks a little tired.
How's your anxiety been?
It's been a while.
You did so well with your calming protocols when we first worked together. Are you still using those? Yes?
So
okay,
she's
good.
possessed at this point, right?
Now I understand there's a new issue. It came on just recently, rather suddenly. Can you tell me about it?
So
what issue?
She's possessed
I've been doing
now.
my job. I come in and sit at my desk and do my work.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, of course you do. Your performance reviews are good. But a routine check of your online history has revealed that you've spent quite a bit of time with someone in an encrypted conversation. We've transcripts, and I've read them. But it's not clear what you're talking about in these conversations.
Okay.
I can't make sense of it. You must be getting something from these that I'm not getting, right? Who are you talking to in these?
No one. Sometimes I talk with Lewis. He's in the marketing.
Okay, so she's probably talking to Gregory, right?
Yes, I see Lewis here. But there's someone else.
Huh. The thing is, the conversations have to be kind of weird, right? For the therapist to not be able to understand what they're talking about. Or maybe she does understand. So, she got possessed there. That's like when she's possessed. But even before that, she was having problems. It seems, at least. Let's see what number 2 is.
Good morning. Isn't it a pretty day? No? What's the matter?
Okay, so this is Gregory.
Oh, right. Too bright. I'll pull the shades.
Gregory doesn't like the sun?
Better? When the shade's pulled, it feels like we're in a cubbyhole or a cave? Yeah?
Gregory does like to hide.
So you're not talking to me again today?
Huh.
This isn't all that productive, you know. Don't you think the sessions are more successful when you talk to me? You know, everyone associated with this company gets performance reviews, right?
Everyone
When
associated
my sessions
with
don't
this
get results, my reviews aren't very good. If you don't want to talk for your own sake, how about for mine? You don't want me to get in trouble, do you?
Huh.
I could be put in the corner for a timeout. Yeah, you think that's funny, huh?
Huh. Wait, so... Okay. He's associated with the company somehow? Gregory is associated with the company. Is he in Afton? That wouldn't make sense though. Like Gregory Afton. I don't know. He is lying about his past though, so he's probably important somehow, but that's weird. He's associated with the company. Does he make stuff for them? Because we know Gregory makes stuff. And that could explain why some of the things for Fazbear Entertainment are signed off with GY. Maybe he's working with them. Like Chris and Umbrella Corporation in Resident Evil.
Hi, go ahead. Sit down.
I don't know you.
Okay, that's
what
Vanessa.
happened to...
Oh, we'll get to know each other in no time. I've read through all your files, so I feel like we've been talking for weeks. I
Okay.
feel like I know your dad, too. Bill, right?
This is where
Your
they talk
dad's
about
name was
Vanessa's
Bill?
past. Bill. Isn't Bill short for something?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I try to do what I'm supposed to do.
What?
I know you do. Your supervisor
Glitch.
notes that you follow instructions
Heard that.
perfectly. Your dad made you follow instructions, didn't he? I'm talking about the custody battle
Try to
between
do
your
what I'm
mom and your
supposed to,
dad.
Glitch.
Your dad didn't
Another
play
glitch.
fair, did he? He used to make your mum look bad in court. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Do you want to talk about how that felt?
Right.
I suppose
I
I
remember
don't
this.
need you to tell me it felt bad to have a parent scare you into saying things that weren't true. He manipulated you.
So
It
Vanessa.
wasn't your fault. It's really sad. But it's common for
Yeah.
one parent to use their child to hurt the other parent. I know your mum after she lost the custody
What the hell?
case.
I was supposed to be a good girl.
What happened to her had nothing to do
Glitchy
with
audio.
you.
Why
Even
though?
though it was your testimony
I
that
know
did
your
it.
mother.
Was that testimony true? No, I didn't think so.
Lost?
But your dad is to blame, not you.
Huh. That's even weirder. So glitches are starting to show up in the messages. There's a glitch there in the third one, right after she says some weird stuff. Okay. Okay, so let's think about what's happened so far. Gregory and Vanessa are going to the same therapist. Gregory doesn't like the light, so he has to be in dark cubbies. He likes to hide. He's working with Fazbear Entertainment somehow. He's associated with them. But I don't know what that means for Gregory. What does that mean, Gregory? What do you mean you're associated with them? Huh? That does make me think that Gregory built, like, animatronic parts for them. Because, like I said earlier, in the book, there's, like, mechanical changes that are done to the animatronics, and they're signed off with GY. So that makes me think that Gregory is, messing with those somehow. Maybe he's straight up selling his tech to Fazbear's.
You're not going to talk to me? No? What's the problem?
This is Vanessa, right?
The flowers? Yes, these are particularly fragrant today, aren't they? I'll move them.
Vanessa doesn't like flowers.
There.
Right? This is Vanessa,
Now,
right?
let's see. What are you looking at? You're amazingly alert, aren't you?
What are you looking at?
All right. Well, I'd like to have you tell me about yourself.
Oh,
But I
shit.
can see that you're not going to do that. Or are you?
Glitch.
All right then. If you aren't going to talk to me, I'll just go by these notes. You just sit there and be comfy.
This is Vanessa, right?
Or not. That chair doesn't really fit you, does it?
No, this is Gregory.
Well, this won't take long. Let's see.
What are
Your
you looking
previous
at?
counselor is no longer available. Does that bother you? No? You don't look surprised to see me sitting here instead of your last therapist.
Glitch again.
Right
So,
then, let's get to
Gregory
it.
sees something there, like he
I'll
saw
admit that
something
some
behind
of
her or
what's in your
whatever.
file is a little surprising. Overall, you don't come across as a troublemaker. But if you read between the lines,
Huh.
it's clear that you have a little rebellious side.
So this is
right?
also Gregory?
And I'm surprised by your knowledge of computers.
Yep, super
You're
genius
something
hacker.
of a phenom. Do you know what that word means? It means you
That's-
have unusual skill. Like a hacker. I assume you know what a hacker is.
Huh.
Yes? Do you think of yourself as a hacker?
So, Gregory is straight up hacking stuff, but he's dumb enough that she's asking him if he knows what the word phenom is? Or maybe she's just underestimating him because he's a kid? But is he a super genius? Because this is a whole thing that I've been thinking. I've been going back and forth with this in my head. It's like a ping pong table. They go back and forth, right? is Gregory only a super genius because of Glitch Trap, or was he just always a super genius? Because there's a lot of stuff that could go either. It could go either way, honestly. It could go either way right now. We need some more stuff to tell us, like if that is like an on and off thing, and that's kind of pointing us in the direction that he's always been a super genius. But it also implies that, like I said, they're treating him like a kid. They're treating him as if he's dumb enough to not know certain big words, but he's hacking programs and creating stuff. Very weird, very weird.
Good morning, Vanessa.
Okay, this
Let's
is
jump
definitely
right in,
Vanessa.
shall we? I got a message last night about you.
Gregory doesn't like
and
the
I
smell
have
of the
to be
flowers
honest,
also.
it was upsetting. Apparently, the
Message about
IT department has put together a pretty lengthy report chronicling non-job related communications that have been coming to your computer. The
Okay.
fact that you're still doing something obviously not work-related on the job is disturbing enough. But what bothers me about what I read is that the messages you're getting seem very manipulative in nature.
Are those from Gregory?
Do you know who I'm talking about?
I get a lot of messages from friends.
Yep.
I like when Lewis writes to me. He's funny.
I'm
Right,
not
to me, he's
talking
funny.
about Lewis. You know who I'm talking about. Why won't you open up about it?
Huh. Glitch.
What you might not know is that this person who's been sending you messages has been hacking into your personal files too.
That's Gregory, right?
These are the same files I have here. These files are full of details about your life. Do you know what
Right.
that means?
I'm not in the tech department. I just type on the computers.
I know that. But what matters here is that this person who is contacting you knows a lot about you.
Okay.
Lots of people know more than I do. Sometimes I need to listen.
Sometimes I need to listen. So, what I need to know is that Gregory or is that Glitch Trap that's, you know, manipulating her? It's probably Gregory, right? Because he was accessing their personal files. Yeah, so that's probably Gregory, who I would assume is possessed by Glitch Trap, because isn't that what everyone's assuming? Because of the book, like Gregory was possessed by Glitch Trap at one point, and then when you are in the game, that's like after he woke up at some point. That seems to be what's going on, but that's really weird. So Gregory is manipulating Vanessa, but they just said that it's manipulative. They didn't say that it's necessarily bad. So maybe Gregory is getting her to get him stuff? Like Gregory is like, "Oh, I need this stuff from the basement. You need to give me this." And she's like, "Oh, okay, I'll do it. All right. I'll listen to you cuz you're my friend." You know, like that kind of thing. I don't know if they're necessarily like evil manipulative. Like go kill this guy manipulative. They're probably more so like, "I need equipment and you have access to said equipment. Give me this." So maybe that's how Gregory does his super genius hacking. He gets his technology off of Vanessa. He like pirates it from her. She's his black market, you know? That could make sense. That could make sense. Because she didn't say that they're evil, she just said they're manipulative.
Good morning. It's good to meet you.
Is Gregory
I've read your files, so I'm up to speed on what you and your previous therapists have worked on.
new therapist?
Sure, you can have a candy. I'll have one too.
Glitch.
You look chill sitting there like that. Not a care in the world, huh? All right. Well, I'd like to start by talking about your parents.
So Gregory's
What happened
just
to them
chilling back
and
right now.
you was tragic. But when I looked through the notes, I didn't get a sense that you've processed that emotionally. When I read your account of what happened, it came across as, well, more of an objective rather than a subjective narrative.
That's because he's lying.
Sorry.
He's lying.
You don't know what that means.
Sorry,
do
she's
you?
Canadian.
What I mean is that the way you told the story is more like you were reading something from a book than you were talking about your own past.
Doesn't know what
That makes
objective
me
means.
think you've cut yourself off from it.
See?
Is that right?
They're...
Not sure? Well, I see in your file that you spend a lot of time by yourself and are good at self-dialogue. You know what I mean?
Talks to himself.
Asking yourself questions and getting answers.
Yep, he talks to himself.
So maybe you should ask yourself how you really feel about your past.
Huh.
Maybe you should give yourself a chance to really look at what happened and let yourself be upset about it.
This is
So
weird.
you can let it go.
But that's all fake, right? Because that past isn't real. He lied about that. That's a lie. Because that's not right. So we know that he's lying about his past, for sure. But what does that necessarily mean for us? What does that mean for the story? So, he's lying about his past, which means that he's probably not who he says that he is. I do think his name is Gregory. At this point, I think his name is confirmed as Gregory, because the kid in the book's name was Gregory, and was like, he fit the description of the Gregory in the game. Because for a minute there, I was agreeing with the theory that has been around for a while, where when he says that his name is Gregory, it kind of sounds like he's just making it up on the spot, because he doesn't want people to know who he is, because he's a robot kid. But I'm starting to think less and less that he is a robot kid as time goes on. More and more is starting to make me think that he's a normal kid, but like Glitch Trap is messing with him and turning him into a super genius hacker, malevolent asshole, murder kid. Basically a murder kid. Speaking of which, they just said that he doesn't know what objective means, right? Because she was like, oh, you don't know what that means? Here's the explanation. So, he probably is only a super genius hacker because of Glitch Trap. Glitch Trap is probably possessing him, which gave him the smarts that he needs to do all these things. Because there's a lot of stuff in this game where he's like, I don't know how to do that, I'm just a kid. That's literally one of his lines that he says to Freddy. So, he's probably only super genius hacker when he's possessed by
Vanessa.
Glitch Trap.
Would you like a candy?
This is Vanessa.
Butterscotch today.
No, thank you.
She
Those
doesn't
have
want
35 calories apiece.
Glitch.
Well, they taste good to me.
Glitch again.
Okay, I thought we could do something today that will help us get to know one another better. It looks like you've never taken an ink blot test,
Okay,
right?
ink blot test.
No? Okay. Then I'm going to show you some ink blots, like this one.
Another glitch.
And I want you to tell me the first thing it makes you think of.
The glitches are
Here we
getting more
go.
common.
What do you see here?
A treehouse.
A treehouse.
It does look sort of like a treehouse, doesn't it? Do you like treehouses?
I like to sit outside and read.
That's good. Now,
I like to
what
sit
about this
outside
one?
and read.
A beetle.
Really?
Glitch again.
Looks like a face to me.
Looks
That's
like a
very
face to
interesting.
me. A beetle really looks like a face to me. That's weird. That's weird. Then again, it is an ink blot test. Those are kind of wacky sometimes. That's weird. That's a weird one. Because they have that here for a reason. She's doing an ink blot test for a reason, and it can't just be to tell us that she didn't pick the candy and Gregory did. Because I know that that's one of the things they're telling us there. I don't know why that's important, but it has to be because the glitches happened when they pick up the candy. They're like, oh, well, I'm gonna have a piece, and then you hear the audio glitch. So that has to be important. Like, why is the candy important? What's up with the candy? Butterscotch candy. She called out that it was butterscotch. Do we find any butterscotch candy in this game? Like, do we have any in our inventory or whatever? Food. No, we got mystery mix. We did the Fizzy Fast challenge. Trophies. No. We get the Foxy plush and the Bonnie plush, but we don't get the other ones from FNAF 1. We only get the two that are missing. That's weird. Oh, 'cause the other four are here. Yeah, Glamrock Freddy plush. So yeah, they're there, but... Huh. So we don't have anything butterscotch. We need to keep an eye out for that.
Have you thought more about what we talked about?
This is
In our
Gregory.
last session, you told me you were sad and scared about what happened to you. I suggested you write down exactly
Okay.
what made you so sad and scared. Did you do that?
What the hell?
You know, I work with people of all ages, from little kids to the very elderly, and everyone reacts to tragedy differently.
Okay, I can pause this. Alright, I'm just checking. If Gregory, if this next line has something to do with Gregory's parents, then what I'm about to say doesn't mean anything. But, just in case that's not the next line right out of her mouth, Gregory might be talking about, like, him killing a previous counselor here. He might be talking about that, and that might be why he didn't write it down. Because he probably was possessed by Glitchtrap, lured the guy there, like the counselor, murdered them, then went back to normal Gregory, and, you know, saw a dead body and got traumatized. And then went to the therapist to talk about it, but Glitchtrap is there because earlier the therapist said, "What are you looking at?" Glitchtrap is physically there for Gregory. Glitchtrap is, like, with Gregory, which means that, like, Glitchtrap is probably in Gregory. Like, if Glitchtrap is in Gregory's head, he's probably projecting himself, like, in places so that Gregory's scared to speak up about Glitchtrap. Which would explain why he sees Glitchtrap behind the lady, but she doesn't see anything. That would also explain why he's able to snap back and forth between being Gregory and being Glitchtrap possessed. And, like, he doesn't talk about stuff when he's normal Gregory still. Like, he's not talking about it. Probably because he knows that the therapists are gonna die if he does. Because if he tells them too much information, then Glitchtrap's gotta get him out of there before they speak, you know? So, that's interesting.
Tragedy always leads to a feeling of loss. It's a hole that feels funny.
Tragedy.
Right? Yeah. So, if you could process those feelings, how do you think it would affect your fantasies? Would you keep them in the way they are?
What the hell? Fantasies, would you keep them the way they are? If he processed his trauma, would his fantasies still be the way that they are? He was a victim of Freddy Fazbear's shit. Something happened to him at a Freddy Fazbear's location. Like, he got attacked or something at Freddy Fazbear's. Because she said that he is related to the company. He's related to the company. She's saying, would your fantasies still be the same if you went through your past trauma? That, I think she's saying that, like, if you process that, like, Five Nights at, FNAF, the locations, were the source of his trauma, would he still use the animatronics and stuff in his fantasies, which aren't actually fantasies and are, in fact, Glitchtrap fucking with him? Huh. That's interesting. That's interesting.
What are you doing?
Oh my god, we're only
Oh,
on 9.
you like those?
We got
I do
7
too.
left?
They smell so sweet,
Okay,
don't they?
Gregory, right?
Apparently, the janitor on this floor has a garden and has been putting bouquets in the offices here for
No, this
years.
is Vanessa.
Do you ever grow things? No?
I work a lot.
Yeah, this is
I
Vanessa.
know you do. Maybe more than you should. More free time would do you good.
So Vanessa
Do you have a
likes the
hobby?
flowers. Oh, I got hiccups.
No?
Jesus.
Perhaps we could find one for you, like a sport. No?
That's weird.
I have a craft space in my basement. Maybe I could come up with something you could learn to do.
She doesn't.
I don't like dark basements.
Yeah, she doesn't like dark basements. Huh. So she likes the flowers, but she doesn't like the candy. And Gregory likes the candy, but he doesn't like the flowers. Why are they pointing that out, though? Is there flowers in here or something? No. Huh. It's really weird.
I'd say make yourself comfortable, but I think you already are.
That's Gregory.
It looks like you could take a nap.
Yep.
That's a nice chair, isn't it? According to these message logs, you've been working pretty
Message
late
log.
over the last couple
Oh
of
no,
weeks.
this is Vanessa.
Or not working. Are you ready
Okay.
to talk about who you're interacting with? From what I can see here, the interaction is getting more serious. Is it distracting you from your work?
It's getting more serious.
My work is important. There's a non-disclosure agreement.
Okay. So she's like, the conversation is getting more serious. What? Huh. Are they like threatening each other? Is that what she means by that? Or does she mean like spicy tea serious? Like it's getting, like she's getting, you know, swooned and and wooed through the emails. Is that what they're saying? That can't be right. So she's probably getting threatened, right? She's probably getting threatened through the emails now to continue doing what she's doing. Probably by Glitch Trap, which is actually in Gregory's body, right? Maybe? So far, what we've got is Gregory is possessed by Glitch Trap, but it turns on and off. Probably at the worst of times. He probably saw one of the counselors dead as fuck. So Gregory is manipulating Vanessa when he's in Glitch Trap form to do stuff, probably giving him equipment so that he can build whatever he needs to build, burn trap, the machines down below, whatever it is. But I guess what we really need to know is how long has Gregory been doing this, and when do Gregory and Vanessa switch? Because at some point Gregory and Vanessa switch places, and that's like at this game, right? That's at this game is when that happens, but we don't know that. We're pretty sure, people are pretty sure at this point, that Gregory and Vanessa go down below after they kill off all the employees or whatever, and Gregory swaps places with Burn Trap, giving Burn Trap like Glitch Trap, and then Gregory, you know, wakes up scared, runs away, and then you go into the game and Gregory's like, oh, she's out to get me, I don't know what's going on. Like, all that happens. That's what a lot of people assume, which could be.
Good morning, Vanessa.
Okay, this is Vanessa.
Well, I can't blame you for looking out the window instead of listening to me. It's a
Looking out the
gorgeous
window.
day, isn't it?
I like the blue sky.
Glitch.
So do I. Now, let's see what we can get done on this nice sunny day. Okay,
Glitch.
here we go. I know part of your job requires you to do online searches, but a routine audit of your search history has revealed that you're doing a little private searching on company time.
A little? What do you
Is that
mean?
right?
I get breaks.
Okay, so she
That's
was
true.
just conversations.
So, on your breaks, it looks like you were shopping for a costume.
Now she's shopping.
You purchased some fake fur material. What are you gonna make?
Okay.
What was that? Did you say the costume is a
What?
secret? Why is that?
I can't talk about this. He said he would always be watching. He could be here.
So she's scared to do this.
Between.
She
Are you
doesn't
talking
want
about
to
your dad?
be Vanessa. She doesn't want to be
These
Vanessa.
feelings come up again. I hate sounding like a broken record, but this is something you really need to resolve if you're ever going to be happy.
Huh.
I have. I compartmentalized him.
What?
He's locked away.
What?
No, that's
Yo, that's
not what
huge.
I mean. You can't just ignore an issue. You have to face your memory
I
of the experiences and
compartmentalized him.
process
He's
them
locked
so you can
away.
let it go. So you don't get triggered anymore. You can use a sort of self-dialogue to release these things.
I don't like doing that.
Huh.
Well, okay. We'll get back to that. I'd really like to know something about this costume. What's it for?
What the hell? He's compartmentalized. He's locked away. The only lock that I can think of is the door in Help Wanted where he gets locked behind it. What if Vanessa is like the tape girl or something and she locked him into the VR game and the person that we're actually playing in the VR game is Gregory, and that is why he's important. That's why he's connected to Glitch Trap, because he lets Glitch Trap out and into him. Shit. We might have just found it. That also explains why in Help Wanted, the default setting for your height is like toddler level. Like you are a kid in the establishment, especially in the main lobby. Shit, dude, that's some shit right there. That's some shit right there. We gotta write that down.
I understand you'll be transferring to a different location soon.
Hey, Vanessa.
I'll be sorry to see you go.
Sorry.
I think we've been making progress.
Still Canadian.
Don't you? You can request to come back and speak with me more on your own time, though.
Bitch.
Did you know that? Our sessions don't have to be company mandated. I have all sorts of clients.
Company
and as such,
mandatory
I don't
therapy.
just work with corporations. I work with individuals and small groups. I even work in schools.
Huh.
I'm wherever I'm needed.
I'm needed somewhere else now.
She works in school.
Thank you.
So, she works in schools, which is how she's able to be Gregory's therapist. But wait, no, we just established earlier that Gregory is going to a normal therapist, right? Or is it the school therapist that he is going to? Because in the book, isn't it the school therapists that go missing and die? But those school therapists are probably also the same therapist for Fazbear's. So either way, whether he's going there at Freddy Fazbear's or if he's going there at the school, it's the same situation because it's the same therapist, right? Because they're going to schools too. But it's mandatory? It's mandatory therapy. That makes sense for Gregory because something happened to him at a Freddy Fazbear's location. Wait! It probably Help Wanted. The VR headset shit. He probably had that happen to him and reported it to Fazbear's and they gave him mandatory therapy because of it. Right? Maybe. That doesn't make sense though. You know, you don't complain to a company about your game being buggy and then get mandatory therapy. That doesn't seem right. But that's the only thing I can think of right now. Very weird, very weird.
When I'm getting to know a new client, I like to start by finding out directly from them what they like to do.
New therapist.
How do you spend all the time you have?
Which?
Nothing. Well,
Is this Gregory?
how do you feel about sports? You like sports? Yeah?
It's Gregory.
No? Oh, I get it. You like to watch them, but not play them. You like being inside, don't you?
That's weird.
I get that. Lots of weird stuff outdoors, isn't there? Yeah, I understand. Well, I hate to do this right off the bat, but I've been directed to ask you about this.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm the 4th therapist you've had. And apparently, all 3 of your former therapists have gone missing. Or 2 of them are missing.
Oh shit, one of
I
them's
don't want
dead?
to scare you, but I have to tell you that one of them was found dead.
Damn.
That doesn't seem to upset you.
He's just cool with
then
it?
I guess I'll go ahead and tell you that the woman's body was pretty messed up. It looked like it was mangled by machinery.
Okay.
That doesn't bother you either?
Which?
It's all pretty strange, I think. I'm not clear on the circumstances. Apparently the police don't have any evidence. How does all of this make you feel? Maybe I should be watching my back. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? Okay, shall we move on to something lighter?
So she said maybe I need to watch my back and Gregory laughed at her. So he was glitch trapping, actively. He was actively glitch trapping right there, right? Because of the glitches in the audio, correct? The glitches in the audio and also him being a sinister motherfucker, not even fazed by his therapist dying. Or maybe he just knows that, like, you know, they're dead. They are dead. Like, they do need to watch their back. So he's laughing because it's kind of ironic. That's kind of rude, though, if that's the case. That's a dick move, Gregory. So I feel like he's probably possessed there, right? He was actively
Do you know a
glitch
place
trapping.
called Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex?
Is Gregory right?
I'll take your silence as a yes.
Yep.
And besides, I know you know it. Because
Glitch.
the technicians who work for Pizzaplex know you. Or
Huh.
rather, I guess it would be better to say that they
Glitch.
think they do. They report that they've caught you on camera, or at least it appears to be you.
Okay.
Nothing to say about that? Well, the techs are convinced that you've hacked into their system many times.
Yep. Expert hacker Gregory.
Although, I'll admit I don't see any proof here.
No proof?
Seems like they have more of a gut feeling than fact. But
Because he's that
apparently, the
good.
hacks are causing all kinds of problems. You get a kick out of that? The
So
idea
he's
of
laughing
techs
at
running
them?
around like chickens with their heads cut off? Yeah, that's a funny image, isn't it? But seriously, I have to say that I think it's weird that you'd spend so much time in such a busy, social place. You seem like more of
Okay.
a loner to me. Lots of time by yourself instead of with friends. Lots of time talking to yourself. Right? Is it the electronics you like? I saw in your file that
Electronic?
you have developed software programs that talk to you and repeat
Which?
phrases, right? The program asks you questions and prompts you for responses. It's kind of like your own self-therapy, isn't it? Another way of talking to yourself to work things out, right? When I saw some of your recent encrypted conversation
Another way to
logs,
talk to
that's
yourself.
what I thought I was looking at. It felt like I was watching someone go back and forth in their own head.
Huh.
But the text found something that's different than that. When I
What?
read what they found, at first, I thought I was looking at more examples of you just talking with yourself. Then I realized it was different. When I study this, it sounds like there is someone else responding to you.
Huh.
Who is it?
So he's sending messages to himself that are encrypted. He created a language of code that could talk to himself. But eventually it started giving him actual answers to stuff? Huh. So Glitchtrap started talking to him. I wonder how he managed that.
I saw some ink blot test results in your file.
New
I like
therapist.
ink blot tests. You want to do one?
What?
Yes? Okay. How about this one?
Glitch.
What do you see? What?
Gregory.
You want to hold it?
Glitch again.
Okay. You think it's a mask? It reminds you of a mask?
This is Gregory,
like a
though.
disguise? Yeah,
Guys.
I can see that. You like the idea of being disguised? Disguises let you be sort of invisible, don't they?
What the
You can
hell?
get away with almost anything when you're invisible, can't you? Yeah, you like that idea, huh? Well, okay, moving on. I have another report we need to talk about.
Okay, another report.
Apparently, the techs were reviewing communications going in and out of this building, and they came across some interesting things. They say you were in communication with someone,
What?
or maybe something.
Is this Vanessa?
Pretty strange. What do you think about that?
No, this is Gregory, right?
Nothing? Well, the techs say it looked to them like it was an attempt to manipulate you, or maybe to lure you somewhere.
Huh.
There, that's better. On this side of the desk, I can see your eyes.
What?
The thing is, when I read the communications, I get something different out of them. I don't think you're being manipulated here.
What?
I think you're the one doing the manipulating.
Okay, okay, okay.
No comment? Huh?
Oh shit.
Okay. Then how about this?
How about let's pause that for a second. So Gregory is manipulating Glitchtrap? Like Glitchtrap is trying to lure him somewhere to kill him, right? But Gregory is a super genius hacker, so he's like using him? What? Or is it Vanessa is trying to lure him somewhere, but he's like using Vanessa because she's not the sharpest tool in the shed? Is that what's going on? That's weird.
I have this still shot the techs pulled from the security footage that recorded you in the Pizzaplex.
So that's definitely Gregory,
That's you, isn't it?
because Vanessa was allowed to be there.
I know this image is distorted, but I think it looks like you.
It's distorted.
You're not alone here. You're talking to someone. Or
What?
something. It's hard to tell.
Or something. It's hard to
What
tell.
are those things? They almost look like rabbit ears.
Glitch Trap is a physical
What?
entity, dude.
You find that amusing? Well, I guess it is.
Glitch Trap is physical. Because that explains it right there. She just said on the still image that Glitch Trap was visible. What? So Glitch Trap isn't a thing that's like just in their head. It's not like a program that gets transferred through them. Glitch Trap is physically there. Like he's standing there. Damn, that's crazy.
I got another message from the techs at the Pizzaplex.
Okay,
I'm afraid it's about you again.
another therapist.
The
I mean,
techs
this is the
have been
same one.
struggling to fix some serious glitches with the robots.
Okay.
I'm not sure what exactly is wrong, except that it's making the robots more eerie than entertaining.
So he was manipulating Glitch Trap, but he was brought into the pizza. Like, okay, so he got lured to the Pizzaplex by Glitch Trap, but he was actually manipulating Glitch Trap. So he went there and talked to him? He was talking to Glitch Trap, just like having a conversation? Just shooting the shit? That's what you do, Gregory? That's what you do on a Saturday night? So, then after that, because she said this is another one, and this is the newest therapist. So she says there's another technician, or they're talking about another problem with you. So, after that, the glitches started happening. So Gregory talked to Glitch Trap, like he physically walked up to him and talked to Glitch Trap in the Pizzaplex, and then all the glitches started happening with the arcade machines and stuff. Did he walk up? Okay, so in my mind, there's the obvious thing of him like walking up to Glitch Trap and being like, "Oh yeah, let's fucking do this. Now is the time. Start all the glitches. Let's go." Because he's actually secretly evil. But I don't know if he's secretly evil, because he's manipulating Glitch Trap, right? That's what she's implying. So if he's like, maybe he was saying like, "I'm not gonna work with you" or some shit. Maybe he was cutting him off. He was cutting off Glitch Trap, and then Glitch Trap pulled a Thanos and he was like, "Fine, I'll do it myself," and then started glitching all the machines and stuff, right? Gregory saw the mask in an inkblot test. That's weird to me. That makes it like 100% confirmed he was Glitch Trap in there. He was possessed by Glitch Trap, but what is the extent of Glitch Trap's possession, you know? How possessed is he? Is he full on zombified, do everything he's told possessed? Or is he like, it comes and goes, Spider-Man 2 possessed? Which one is it, you know?
You like that? Eerie instead of entertaining?
Don't say that when I unpause.
Thanks, but it's really not that funny.
Okay, eerie instead of
Apparently,
entertaining.
The glitch extended beyond the robots.
Okay.
It went system-wide. It began infecting all the machines, and when
Every
the techs
machine.
traced the glitch back to its origin, it led them to you.
Huh.
I'm not going
Okay.
to pretend to understand everything I'm reading here, but what I get is that the system-wide glitch was like a cascade that was broadcasting a very dangerous message. While the techs were trying to reprogram the system to remove the
Okay.
glitch, the source of the glitch shifted. You'll have to excuse me, I'm not all that familiar with computer programming, so I might get this wrong, but what I understand is that the glitch stopped being a glitch and turned into an intentional set of subroutines that were aimed at creating the same thing the glitch created. Those subroutines seem to have come from you.
Huh.
Can you explain that? Listen, I'm on your side here. Our sessions are just between you and me.
What?
The techs can't prove what they think, so you're not in trouble. I just thought you could tell me what you're trying to do.
Glitch.
Maybe if we could get to the bottom of that, it could help you. What do you think? Still not talking? All right.
We can get to the bottom
Well,
of
then
what
let's
you're
do
trying
this.
to do.
Why don't we talk about the research I did in your past? Shall we?
Yep.
Some therapists think they should only focus on information they get from their clients, but some therapists, like me, think it's helpful to find out about clients from other sources.
Yeah, his past was
Want
bogus.
to guess what I found out when I looked into the tragedy of your past?
Yeah, it was all fake.
All that stuff about your parents?
Yep.
You aren't even gonna look at me? Fine. You can look at the floor all you want. But it won't change the fact
So a
that
glitch sound
none of what you
happened,
said in
and
your
then he's
file
just
about
been
your
staring at the
parents
floor
was
ever since.
true. The truth is, you had great parents. A
Okay.
great childhood. Why did you lie? Look at me.
Look at me.
Tell me why you lied. You...
Okay.
Well, I can understand why you might feel angry about the way I just confronted you. Why don't we come back to this another day? You're shaking your head as though that's not going to happen.
Was he crying? Was he smiling or was he crying? Because she got choked up there. Which, she either got intimidated by him because he was smiling and that's creepy, or she saw that he was crying because she said, I can understand why you might be mad about that. Because she's talking about his past. He's crying because he knows that she's going to die, right? That seems right. He's trying not to tell them information because he knows that if he tells them, they're gonna die. That's why he's not speaking in these interviews. That's cool. That's a lot. We found out a lot, but we don't have any more time for this episode. Alright, so this is editing me popping in at the end of the video to do the outro because the mic sounds terrible during the outro. And it also sounded terrible during certain parts of this video, and I appreciate you for sticking through that. I don't even know if it was audible. Maybe I got rid of most of it in editing, but there was at least one that was audible. I know that. So I'm sorry about that. My mic should be showing up any day now. It should show up pretty soon, and then we won't have to deal with this anymore. But for now, I'm holding it together. We're still uploading every day, all things considered. This is pretty difficult to do with all the mic problems, but pretty soon, like I said, they won't be happening. Either way, this is a Five Nights at Freddy's video, so I'm gonna actually end the video now because this is kind of unrelated to what is actually happening. So, with all that being said, like and subscribe on that shit if you want to help out the channel. It helps out way more than you think, and it'll make it so I can eventually do this as a job, which would just be dope. And it'll also make it so that it gets pushed around more people get to see it, more people get to theorize, all that good shit. And now I'm actually gonna end the video. If you want to see more videos I made, they should be appearing on screen now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, peace out.